So I stumbled onto a concept via argument with my wife. If need be, it can get loud, explosive as well. Very seldom, but it happens. Every time we go into one of those spaces, we're able to come back, get our bearings, re-engage the conversation. We do so with a certain level of deeper clarity. I actually went and spoke to my wife's mother for the first time about anything having to do with our relationship. I trust how her mind thinks. I was trying to figure out what it was that I wanted. I already taken accountability, admitted I could have been better. She was like, well, it sounds like you're asking for grace. The light bulb instantly went on. We kind of approach grace as if it's just this singular slate. There are different dynamics, different departments where you have to put a specific type of action, effort into that grace portfolio for it to be available in this particular topic. I had not put enough deposits into that area of being able to receive grace, understanding some mercy from my wife in that moment. So when it wasn't readily available, it almost felt like an injustice. Like I've done so many things to be able to deserve grace from you. This is different from all the other areas. Due to her history, my history, and the different cultures that we share and how they clash on this topic, I need to do a different type of thing to be able to open up the grace. Push the grace button. You don't just push one. That's like the board in the studio. You got to hit all them levers to get that master sound. Take that same approach when it comes to our partners, being able to give us some leeway in things that we may not be particularly great in just yet.
More than that. More than that.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's,
Happy
y'all.
New Year 2024. Welcome to More Than a Dad podcast. I'm your host, Lou Moob. I'm joined by the coolest guy on earth, Dre Moore.
What's good, y'all?
And we back.
Yeah, we back. A little vacation.
You know, just off the holiday break, man. So happy to be back. I've been itching to record. Every time we take a break, it's like, when it's time to record, it's like, man, I've been dying.
That's a fact.
It's a lot going on, too.
Yeah, we got a new little space. We got a new location.
Well, check it out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kelsey in the background.
Listen, man,
Totally
new
right.
year, new set, same old us, though.
Yeah. Same product, same thing. Absolutely.
How was your holidays, man? How was
It was cool, man. Christmas was light this year. You know, all the circumstances and stuff going on. You know, I'm sure everybody out there dealing with it. It was just a light Christmas, bro. Everything light.
Yeah, I mean, we made Christmas happen. What you say? We max out credit cards. We spend bill money just to you know, we do the impossible things to, you know, have Christmas. Even though I told y'all before the break, don't like go crazy. A little bit of a hypocrite there.
See, you just got to stick to your guns, bro.
You know, I just think you enjoy as a parent. You do so much working hard, paying bills, like the life stuff. Sometimes, like, it's so rewarding just to see their look on their face.
Yeah,
you know, if I could say the least. You know, I think for the most part, every gift that we got for both the kids hit this year, which is kind of rewarding versus like,
right.
You know, you buy no stuff.
If you could find a way to make it hit without breaking the bank, then it's a super win, bro.
Yeah, bro. I can't think of anything in particular. Manny got Legos and also got like stuff you do makeup on herself and on her doll babies, and a lot of like doll heads to start doing hair. Manny got a couple science kits. I know y'all always following Varnia online. She doing, you know,
mad science experiments.
He's doing volcanoes and making crystals and all types of stuff, man. You know, so yeah, man, it's crazy to have like a kid scientist son, yo.
Ash got regular dinosaur stuff. That's all he do. Listen, man, it's funny because Dre and Nadia just asked me for money.
Yeah, at the age where that's all.
That's it. It's like, just send me some money. Just let me get some money. That's it. Like, they're gonna take the money and get what they want. So like, that's simple for real.
And I still got babies. You know, that's the dynamic we got here. I got the smaller kids. You got the teenage level kids.
Yeah, like, doesn't just give me some cheese, cuz.
What else we got on
cheese,
there, bro?
I'll go figure it out. What you want to get into today, bro? What you want to do today? You know what I'm saying? It's our first pod back. What you want to give them today?
I don't know. I know I had mentioned to you the other day that Manny started basketball.
Oh, how was that?
It's crazy. It's the first time he ever picked up a basketball. So you know how, like, So you know how like my wife and I always teaching the kids, so it's never like when they go to preschool or kindergarten, it's never like, yo, this is the first time they see the alphabet. This is the first time they could count to 10. It's like our level of like introducing them to stuff first has made them faster in their actual academic settings.
Right.
But I'm the sports guy, and I've been always kind of second to doing sports because I want, things that in your mental are more longer lasting than your physical athletic ability.
Facts.
So wanted to get the kids to get the academic stuff first, but Osa's looking like she don't even care about the academic side. She want to get out there and play.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
But we signed them up for basketball. It's like a 5 and 6 year old introductory level who's going to be dribbling, passing, shooting, some fundamental stuff. And it's like
Practice yet?
it's 2 weekends. We had 2 weekends so far. It's an hour on Saturday and an hour on Sunday. So it's been 2 weekends since he started. And I went the first day, and there was like one coach and like 20-something kids. And I was like, me, my mind automatically goes to like, how can I make this experience better for everybody? She need more coaches.
Right. Oh, it's a lady coach.
Yeah, Coach Kim.
Okay.
And after practice, I just went and hollered at her like, you need help, yo? She was like, just feel free to come out here. You can do the form online. Man, the next day.
Now you know, sounds like to be a youth basketball coach.
Now I'm in there coaching ball, bro. So I've been helping out. And it's I had lost a lot of love for coaching and like the sports stuff. I've been getting a lot of it back lately. So
right.
It was cool. It's different trying to coach a kid and then coach other people's kids, and then everybody's so grateful. Like, yo, thanks for volunteering your time. It's like a completely different experience than I'm used to. Like, when I was coaching at Newman, it was like, yo, why my son ain't in the game? That was a bullshit call. Y'all suck. You know what I mean? And now you coaching youth, and it's like, yo, thank you so much for taking your Saturday out. Like, I know you got a family. Thank you so much.
Right.
Thanks, coach. I know this isn't easy.
And it's a little different in the county, bro.
And it's a little different in the county. Facts. It's a fact.
Because in the city, you're going to catch all that static.
So, just watching him, like Manny has the strength. So they lower the courts down to as far as it could go in the gymnasiums. And at 5 and 6 years old, like how many kids can really get the ball up on the rim?
Right.
And he's one of the kids that can. Out of the 25 kids we got, maybe like half of them can get the ball up on the rim. But then like the kids that can't shoot good, dribble good.
Right.
And
so
then,
now you got
and
that
it's girls
dynamic.
and boys. It's girls and boys. So some of the girls are stronger or dribble better or shoot better than
the boy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I got to come out and check y'all out.
It's like right across the street, so it's right here.
Yeah, I got to pull up and check y'all out.
What else we got going on?
You had on here like post-Christmas madness. So wife gets tired of organizing the toy with the chaos of her 3 kids. So the dad gets a shovel and a wheelbarrow, and he puts all the toys out for the trash.
Yeah, I had seen this video. I couldn't find it. I actually think I found it right before we started, so I didn't get a chance to share it with you. But it's a regular white family in suburbia, and it's three little girls got all these toys. So when they went into their room, the whole floor was covered with like toys, like madness. And the mom looked like super stressed out from trying to get them to clean and put things back. Dad had enough. Santa had it all. Just came in here with a shovel.
He shoveled up all these toys?
Yeah, bro. And I was just thinking, like, have you ever seen anything like that in your real life?
Nah, bro.
Would you ever think to do that?
No. No.
Is it a scream or is it traumatizing?
I mean, I guess it's a lesson, but it's definitely traumatizing. Yo, you can't shovel my toys up and just roll them out the crib.
Bro, he was like, she looked like.
And on Christmas?
Yo, as dad, not on Christmas.
Like the day after?
Like, yeah.
Now I done had these toys for 24 hours and now they gone. Nah, bro.
You know what it is like as dad. Like, you come in the house and like.
You tired of it. You just got to make a solution. You at wit's end.
Like mom looked like she done went through like mad wars. she at wit's end and had her bandwidth.
Yeah, nah. You just gotta just clean it up.
I don't know what it is. So that's maybe one of my people always ask me like, what is some of your weaknesses as a dad? I don't clean up my kids' playroom and toys. Like that's not like.
What you mean? So who clean it?
They clean it or mom clean it. I'm not saying that I'm above doing it. It's just not a chore that I run to. You know what I
Yo.
mean? So what I'm saying is, I understand being at wit's end with this stuff.
Like now they just gotta go. I mean,
No,
like,
but I don't know.
like I do gotta think about like not wanting to clean up after other people, but like I clean up after the kids.
Like I do, like for example, clean the table, dishes, living room, the basement. But in regards to like them pulling out every single toy and then putting it back and making sure all the pieces, like I'm not that. So somebody has to take accountability for that level of detail that I don't possess.
And y'all, that means y'all just got too much organization with y'all kids.
Right.
So like for instance, like Ash has like a bin, a big bin in his room, and all the toys are in it. So if he was to just like dump it out and like put toys all over the floor or all over wherever, like I'm just gonna take all the toys and put them back in the bin. Like it's not like, oh, I gotta put this on this shelf, or this gotta go on this shelf, and this gotta go on this drawer, and these Legos gotta go over here, and we gotta stack the Legos together in this Lego box. No, the Legos is gonna go in here with the dinosaurs and the action figures. They all gonna go in the same place.
Yeah, so she's a lot more organized with that because I don't know if you know, like she gives away toys when they don't use them no more. So she likes to give them away with all their pieces.
Yeah, negative.
Yeah, so
I don't even care if all the pieces.
Listen, so when y'all think to crucify me, oh, Lou don't clean up toys, just know that it's at a level of detail
that's above you.
Just not where my thing is at, bro.
Then that's gonna be an argument. Once you just throw the toys back in the bins, then she gonna come like, yo, why you squat the toys all over the bins?
No, just don't wheel the wheelbarrow in the house into their room and then.
Yo, that's nuts, yo. I don't even know. Like, I'm probably packing up my toys and moving out. Like, this is nuts, man.
That crazy.
Yeah, I'm packing my toys up. I'm out of here. But in other news, so there's a video that you sent me. I don't even know if this video is real, and in my mind, I'm inclined to believe that it's a skit.
Right.
So it was a 5-year-old girl, and she was talking to a guy online, and the guy showed up at her house like to go like meet her, and the dad is there, like he answered the door, like she just runs outside. So before like the parents go outside, she runs outside and like was about to meet this older guy on the steps. And like the dad, like, yo, where you going? Go outside, like, yo, get back in the house. And she kind of having all this resistance, like, oh, that's my friend, and get back, like I'm not going in the house. Basically, like she's arguing with him about it, like I'm not going back in the house. That's my friend. So the dad is yelling, like, get back in the house, and he ended up, like confronting the guy, like, like what you doing here? He like, oh, I came here to meet her. Like I was talking to her. She sounded like an adult, basically. Like that's what he was saying. Like there's no way she sounded like an adult, but like. This conversation is like transpiring and everybody's like mad calm in the situation. So like that's why I'm like inclined to believe like it's a skit, because like as a dad, like with a 5-year-old daughter, and some dude just shows up to the crib, like we just gonna get right to the fisticuffs.
Right.
Like we just going up top. Like it was all of this mad conversation, bro.
Well, I always say, like, whether it's a skit or not, these are scenarios
that people be playing.
So once again, I always talk about like the kids being on the tablets and on the games, and almost every tablet and every game has like chat rooms or comments, and these predator people be talking to the kids. She don't even realize he's my friend. No, he's a 45-year-old man, and you 5. Like what even?
Right, it's not your friend.
That's not your friend. Period.
Right.
Right. So like, and. I don't even know how he would have got the address or anything.
That's what I'm saying.
But just think about like the access. I think it's a sense of security that we're losing with our kids being so much younger, with all the technology and the internet. Like it's a lot of like it's no supervision. Basically, it's no supervision, and it's nobody to verify. Like when Lil Drake's on Call of Duty, like is he playing with 45-year-old men and can we link up after school? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right. No, you got to be preaching. You got to talk to your kids about internet etiquette. It's still stranger danger, even though, like, they look like a little Minecraft character online.
Right.
Like, they just look like this. Like,
it's a fact.
So, like, it's still stranger danger. Like, you don't know that person. You can't give your address or your personal information out to that person. Like, in that you gotta like still like like they have to understand and explain and have these things be explained to them, that you still gotta treat it like a stranger, or you can't operate in that space. But
No.
yeah, it was like we getting right to the fisticuffs, bro. It's not no. It was way too much rap.
Yeah, never a grown man to knock on my door and ask for,
Yeah,
or to be waiting outside my
and then
door.
like it's like even in that, like, cause he didn't even make it up the steps like to the door. So like, what he was like messenger actively like in that moment, like yo, I'm outside.
The predators is out, man.
Like it's like, come on, man. Like talking about, I thought she was an adult. Yeah, you just got to talk to your kids about like how, like it's still strangers. Like, and I know we was doing these things like, but we weren't that young.
Right.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like we weren't that young. Like we do come. They got it slightly better, like a little bit better, cause like I remember like us being like teenagers and like meeting up with people off the party line, and you never seen these people. Like you don't know these
But we
people.
were older though.
I mean, we was like 15.
Yeah, you talking about 5 and 15? You got a decade of time right there. I mean, I think it speaks to like the game and the tab. I think it speaks to like you
Oh,
said
because
before.
like you could play the game online.
Right, we playing the game online versus like I got to go over to Drake's house and sit here and play Super Nintendo,
Yeah.
Nintendo 64 with you. So you don't know who you playing with. You know what I mean? You on your tablet playing a game or watching something. You don't know this comment is going to circulate the world. This is just YouTube kids.
Right,
Like,
yeah,
you know,
that's just and it's just the internet. So like the access is slightly different. Yeah, it's just I mean it's hard to police it, but you just gotta give your kids the tools to navigate it.
it ain't that hard. Every all them tablets got the parental. Varnia just did the thing on Manny tablet because she didn't like what he was watching.
Yeah, but if he get on Minecraft, then what? You ain't gonna parental control the Minecraft, and like I said, if Bull dressed up like the little block dude from Minecraft telling Manny, meet me outside.
Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's unless you gonna take these things away from your kids all together in its entirety, like it's still like a chore and a task to police it.
Right.
Like they could be on, anything.
I think
anywhere.
the thing is they always gonna feel like they missing out because it's parents that'll let their kids do it and they'll be talking about it at school. Like, yo, you not on Minecraft? You weird. Like,
Right, you're not on Roblox. Got the same chat. You don't play Roblox, like you don't. So like that's why I said it becomes more of I have to like teach my kid and instill these things in my kid versus an actual like I could keep it away. I think we talked about that before about the dude who was like sheltering his kid. Like I'm just never gonna expose my kids to this. It's more so like I gotta teach you how to handle it and navigate these situations. So then when you're confronted with it, then you know what it is. It's not foreign. Like if somebody said like yo, I'm gonna meet you at your real house, like no. Like, so when you're confronted with the dude saying, like, yo, I'm going to come and meet you outside the game, then you know, like, red flag or bring it to me and say this is a no.
and the thing is, like, even from a predator standpoint, it could just be snatchies time. Like, they could just snatch your kid. It ain't even gotta be like super like.
Snatchy.
It's like it ain't even gotta be like predatory. Like I'm trying to do something to you right here in front of the house, or
Right.
it could just be kidnapping to trafficking like immediately. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, even though like the kids, you got like the internet has created a whole different lane of access and stuff. Like as youth, bro, we was outside.
Yeah.
You could have got snatched outside, bro.
Yeah, but you would have probably got snatched by somebody in the neighborhood. These people are like super.
You could get snatched by somebody in the neighborhood and they never found you again.
That's true.
Like if you on Napa Street, bro, you walk around the Stinger Square, bro. Somebody snatched you in Stinger Square and would have dragged you off to the Jets, bro, and put you in the closet somewhere, bro. They'd never found you.
Right. That's probably true.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's still like it was. I think it's just like I think it's because like we see it more now because we got access to social media, so it's a lot more visual. But like I feel like the threat was always there. But that's why your parents was telling you stranger danger and.
I feel like the only thing that we had growing up was like, yo, don't accept no candy from nobody.
Yeah, because we thought that was the only way predators was trying to get at you.
Right.
So they gonna tell you like, yo, don't take no candy.
We mentioned it before, like the sense of community was a lot stronger when we were younger versus
Right.
like even like now, like my neighbors try to be neighborly, but it ain't no real sense of. Like, I don't feel no jurisdiction of, like, if something was happening to somebody kid on the block, like, I should just intervene. Like, just being honest, I might do it, but, like, it might be like, why you doing that?
You don't feel compelled.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I mean, I understand that.
And I know you're gonna go right to it. There are black people on my block, and I still don't feel compelled.
Chill, bro. I wasn't even about to make it like, yo, chill. Don't make me the race guy. No, chill, cause I listen.
I love.
I love all races. I'm gonna protect kids from all races, bro. Like I ain't really you mean, like I ain't that, bro. Don't make me that guy, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, listen, if they not black kids, then don't go save them. Like, no, bro. Like
Not
we go,
even.
we
You
go.
walked yourself there by yourself.
That's where you was like. That's where it seemed like you was trying to lead it. Like, no, bro.
I was just like, I had a diverse block.
Yo, listen, bro. Your community can be all racist, bro. Yo, hey, yo. I'm just like, you know me, bro. I'm like, you know how it's like. People are just familiar with like their own race, so it's like this is you more comfortable. Like
The
this is
fact
who
that
I've
you
been
are still
around.
elaborating on this.
Yeah,
Move
bro.
on.
You got it.
We
You
can
got
move on. What's the next topic?
because you tried to throw me in a blender just now, bro. This is nuts, yo.
Listen, man, we needed to laugh in 2024.
Yo, wild work. So I seen a video the other day, and it was a lady.
Did you see it or did I see it?
We seen it. Just a nut, bro. So the nails up. Listen, your man in his bag. He in rare form today. He must have been excited for us to come back and record.
Absolutely.
But listen, so it was a lady, and she canceled Thanksgiving because her mom called her brother kids her first grandchildren, and this lady, she didn't have like biological kids, but she had been in a relationship for a long time with a person that had kids, so she felt like these was her kids because she been there in those kids' lives, and she felt the way that her mom didn't like reference them as her grandkids.
What's my take on that?
Yeah, what's your take on that, bro?
I think the question I'm kind of posing to you and to the audience is like, just because you in a relationship and whether you progress to a marriage or not, and it's like this permanent thing, does your family, your like biological and extended family, have to accept the stepchildren in your new relationship or marriage?
Do they have to accept them?
Yeah,
Nobody has to accept anybody.
right,
But should you accept them? Yes.
right.
If I bring these kids and I accept them as my children, then like my family should look at them in the eyes of those are my children. We should all look at them in that way. And if you didn't look at them in that way, then like it would be an issue. Like it's never even from my own experience, like it's never been a time like my mom has like done something for my kids and she hasn't done something for Nadia.
Right.
Like they get the same treatment. Like they get gifts, and like that come from both my moms actually. Like both my moms, like they carry it in the same way. Like like that's my kid, so they don't really. It's no different. She gets no different treatment than any of my biological kids would get. And if it was, it would be an issue.
I think I don't know if I mentioned this here in the very beginning when I was just talking about like the decision to like date Varnia and be Manny Pop very early in our relationship. One of the first people I talked to about it was my mom, and she was like, "If you rolling, I'm rolling." Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just not some big hurdle to get over. Like if that's your son to you, then that's my grandson. And that's how it's always been. And then once she kind of like was good, it gave me a little bit more confidence then. So anybody that needed an extra explanation or something, you wasn't getting it, but this is what I'm doing. And if you want to be a part of my life moving forward, like they're a part of my life. So like you got, you're going to have to like figure that out within you. But this is also a pain point on the other half with my mom. Like, I think she acknowledges like Manny and Osa as her grandbabies because they babies. And, my brother's married and stuff. So, like, I think she has to make sure she doesn't, like, speak out of context and refer that. Like, my mom technically has 4 grandbabies.
Right.
But I don't know if she always say it like that.
What you mean?
Like, just because I don't know if it's old age. I don't know if it's, like, just misspeaking. It's a pain point. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a pain point that we've brought up. Like, like you live with one of your grandbabies, like, but she a teenager, so maybe you don't consider them grandbabies.
Right.
She might still be your granddaughter, but she not a under 5-year-old. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what
So
it
like
is.
when she referred to him, like what did she do? She just like referred to him one less.
No, she don't never be like, I don't have 4. It just always be, I'm excited to see my grandbabies today. And then it'd be like,
Oh, like in terms of like that, like you be seeing one of your grandbabies every day.
yeah, you be seeing one of your grandbabies every day. So like,
I
it's
think
like,
that's just more like just a reference, bro.
right.
I think that's more like a referential. That's not like
I
a.
know it's some feelings around that subject in my family, so you know what I mean. So
We gotta tread lightly.
trying to tread lightly, but just acknowledging that, like, I had the situation with when I became Manny dad. There's also a situation when my brother got married. This is probably common in families
Right.
a lot.
So do you think it like in the most treading lightly way? Like, do you think it was easier for her to accept Manny because he was younger?
I don't know if that's an issue. I feel like my mom been living with Lamont and them for longer than she was living with me,
Right.
and with my family. So I don't think it should be an age thing because you've known that grandchild longer than you know my children.
Like living in the house together.
Yeah,
Right. True. Yeah, I don't know then, bro.
but I just, like I said, sometimes she at the age where it's like super forgetful, it's super like tone deaf.
Right.
That she can't pick up on like the tone in the room.
Right. Yeah.
And I think
they
she just
feeling
gets
that.
excited. Like, she might be talking to her girlfriends on the phone, like, yeah, Junior brought brought the grandkids over. Brought my 2 grandkids over. It's like 2. It's like, you forgot about Sasha? You forgot about.
Yeah, I don't listen, man. We gonna let Uni rock, man.
Yeah.
We gonna let Uni rock, dog.
But I just thought it was an interesting dynamic because.
I mean, yeah, but it's a lot of. I mean, like that's not uncommon for like that to happen. Like, it just don't. It don't happen to me, and I really wouldn't condone it happening to me. Like we standing on that like firm.
But also, on the other hand, not to cut you off, like if you're a man or a woman and you come into a situation and you're about to inherit children and be a step parent, if you don't carry it like you're hands on, it's hard to make now your mom and your dad to carry it like they're hands on when you're not
Right.
really 1,000% into, like, I'm the parent now or I'm a step parent. You know what I mean? Like, if
Right,
you like
yeah.
halfway in, halfway out, or when Christmas comes, you still only just do for your biological kids. Like, it's hard to be like, well, damn, like, grandma bought the kids something, but you didn't, or
Right. Yeah. They gonna follow. They gonna follow your lead, basically.
right.
Essentially, they
So
gonna follow
you
your lead.
gotta kind of set the tone. Like, if you all in, then it's easy for your family to back you and be all in. But if you kind of like half in, half out, don't really do nothing, whatever the situation is, then that's how they're gonna probably proceed, or feel awkward to do more than what you doing.
Yeah, that's true. And then like, but when we get into like grandkids and stuff, a lot of like things, even with biological grandkids, like a lot of things come into like the relationship that the parents have.
Right.
Like my relationship with my mom is going to dictate the energy that my kids receive, whether it's my biological kids or my step kids. Like that's gonna count. Like that's a lot of that. Like there's also the interaction with the other parent. Like like it also could come a play a time. Like say like your mom's relationship with Vanya.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like if their relationship is rocky, then the kids that Varnya came with could become a sore spot for her. Like it could become a spot where like I don't really particularly care for their mom, so I don't really particularly care for the kids either.
Right.
Like that's also like that's a thing.
Yeah. Just want to clear that up. I was trying to say mommy not as sharp as she used to be without calling her old. That's what I was trying to say. So I be trying to give her, like we said in the beginning, give her grace
Yeah,
from when
let
she,
Uni live. I like Uni.
yeah, when she like misspeak or don't explain things as sharp as we would. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Just massaging it in there. Love you, mom. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
shout out to Uni because she probably gonna listen to this.
Right.
Gonna grind you up.
Only person I'm really trying cater to in the pod.
Hey, yo, listen, man. All right, so now let's get into some
It's a mess.
some mess. So there was a video the other day with a guy, and he was saying that he was on like some platform. We ain't shout out no other platforms right now.
I want to introduce this one.
You do? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Bro. We ain't shout out no other platforms.
All right,
though.
yes. I don't even know the platform either. Shout out to y'all making all these great clips and content, and we gonna just react to y'all
Yeah,
like y'all
that's
probably
it.
will do to us.
Yeah.
So
shout out
the platform was, they were talking about, as men mature, all they want is peace in a relationship. And, you know, we like to talk about relationships. I think he made a very bold statement, and I wanted to like flip it and ask it to Dre and to the audience. He was talking about like when women are extremely beautiful, sometimes they lean on their beauty and their physical instead of really working at their character.
Right.
And I thought that was like a, you know, huge generalization, but just let him live for a second. I wanted to flip it and ask, like, since, like, you know, a man's financial status and his character, if a man has his finances together, does he tend to have, like,
Less game.
less, like, character? Like, is that something that you lean on? Like, if I was making a certain amount of money, could I get away with being a little bit of a person?
Absolutely.
So just like a woman, if she was more beautiful, she could get away with being a little bit of a person.
Absolutely.
And you believe that?
Yes, 1,000%. Because people are gonna deal with it.
Okay.
Like if Shorty is super attractive, right? Like she could be a jerk, and a dude is more likely to accept it because like she's super attractive. Like, whereas though, like if she was less attractive, like he might put his foot down a little more. Like, but because it's like, man, I got this baddie, like I'm just gonna eat it. I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna deal with it. Like if you never put in a position where you gotta work on something, then you're never gonna do it. She might not even. It's not even an indictment against her because she might not even know that she's doing something wrong.
Right.
Because nobody probably had the heart to check her. Because it's like, man, if I check her, I'm a loser, and I don't want to lose her, so I'm not gonna check her. Like that's the thing. Like if you never been put in that situation, you might never know. People live their whole lives like that, but you know, beauty is one of those things in the world that, you know, like people will bypass a lot for. It go both ways though. It's not even just girls. Like girls will bypass terrible qualities in men because
They got money.
even if they could be attractive and not have money.
Mm.
They can just be attractive. Like, oh, I think he's an attractive guy. I will bypass all of his character flaws because I feel like he's attractive. If he got money, then that's the extra cherry on top. We probably gonna turn a blind eye to everything. But if he attractive and he got money, then they're saying I think it goes both ways. That's just like a people thing. Like you don't, unless you're held accountable for something, you might never do it. It's like we was having a conversation the other day, and you were saying like, man, I felt like as a bigger dude, I had to be more wavy than dudes.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had to go in the lab and like I had to work on my game and get all of this because like they might not be super attracted to me in a way, but you know I'm gonna laugh them out their drawers essentially. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, I did not say that in a private conversation that I would laugh a woman out her drawers.
That's essentially what he said, though. You know what I'm saying? When he said he had to be more wavy than them dudes, I really was entertaining them chicks. Them dudes just was showing up.
They was. It's a fact.
So that's what,
And that's hate, and I don't care.
said I had to put in more work than them dudes. But it's the same concept. Like, you know, like I said, like beauty is just one of like, it's vain, it's shallow, it's one of those things. But you know, being attractive, they'll bypass a lot of things that come with it in the world. They say like, yo, I've heard, like, and I don't even know how true it is because I've never researched it, but somebody once told me like how attractive you are could actually like play a role in like jobs promoting you or not.
Wow.
Like that's like a thing. Like it's like it's a study on things like that. Like more attractive people get promoted faster and stuff like that, bro. Like that's really a thing. So it's like if you are of that attractive level, and it's like nobody never checked you on your attitude or never check the situation, then this is how you gonna be. Cause you ain't got it. I don't got. What I gotta be nice for? What I gotta do these things for?
In football, when I was at IUP, they used to say this one sentence. You know, it was a very like, you know how they tell you, student athlete first, student first, athlete second, and they
Right.
would mix the numbers up. You know, they would just say like being a student is second, being an athlete is first. It was another unspoken rule, which is like toleration over production. That was like a formula at how like coaches handled troublesome players.
Right.
Guys that had eligibility issues or academic issues, or speaking more so like kids getting in trouble at school, like getting arrested, underages, fights, any of the other nonsense I seen when I was in college, selling
Right.
drugs, blah, blah, blah. If you was like a dog and was like one of them guys on the team, you might get a pow on the wrist and be still here.
Yeah.
But let you do some heinous stuff and you like this third stringer, you done.
They gonna clip you, bro. Yeah,
It's like they only tolerate you when you producing. So it's a lot like you said, like you tolerate somebody that's a little baddie,
right. You gonna tolerate it. It's and that sports all the way across. Like you see it with dudes in the league, bro.
Right.
Some of these dudes get the green light to just do whatever, bro. They be wilding in the league. They get a little suspension. That's it. It'd be other dudes you see them do something, you never see them dudes again, bro. Last time you see them will be the last time you see them. Like it go like that. So like, yeah, I definitely think like it's rope. It's you get like if somebody is super attracted to you, I think the rope is way longer than like if it was like if I'm not really as attracted to you. Like, and it don't even got like it's person to person, like, because everybody isn't everybody's cup of tea. So it really depends on like how attracted I may be to you. That it depend on the level of I might tolerate some of these things. Me personally, I'm not tolerating nothing. So like, I'm just a jerk. So I'm gonna just say what I gotta say. So I'll be like, it just go that way. To be honest, yo, we shout out to my man Chad Black, yo. we do shout out some people on here that I know. So, but Chad had an interesting take about women, about men and women pursuing each other. Basically, was saying like, because we would just say like men are supposed to pursue women, and he basically was giving a rebuttal to that, saying that like men should pursue their purpose, and it's nothing wrong that with a woman, shooting her shot at a man, essentially, basically.
I think it had a lot to do with a man having his priorities set on goals, his career, getting himself together.
Right.
Because that's what men have to come out here and do. It's like be able to stand on their own. So if your focus is not that, and your focus is like getting with a woman first, then sometimes you enter a situation where you're not able to provide or do things. So he was just saying that like instead of being so hell bent on like the guy pursuing the woman and all this, like it's okay to say two words to a guy that you see doing his business and like
Right.
on his job. Like that's the guy that you probably need to shoot your shot at because he's going to be the one that can offer the most back to you.
Right, absolutely.
So I thought that was an awesome clip because, we live in these times of men versus women versus men, and like some things are just like for podcasting and talking and, just to shoot the shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But I thought that was an interesting take because that's like good advice. That's something that I would say to somebody 17, 18 years old. Like, yo, when you come out here, and they used to say things to us like that. Like, yo, if you chase money, you'll never have to chase a
Right,
woman.
you'll never you
like-
lose money chasing women. You never lose women chasing money.
Yeah, we had like quotes like that. It was all super like,
Jalen Hurtsy.
it was all super like, whatever. he just said. But that was a little bit more straightforward. I like the way me and Blackie Chad always have that simplistic eye level metaphors and
I mean, and I felt him because sometimes like, and they always and I was having this. It's funny because I was having this conversation the other day, like about like around a similar vein. Like everybody isn't the same. So like I may be a guy that might like see a woman over there and I could be like I could think she's attractive, whatever. But what if I'm shy? Like what if I don't want to go over there and say nothing to her because I'm shy? Like what would be the issue with her? Like we lock eyes and she come over and say something to me. You know what I'm saying? But because she initiated the conversation, then it's like, oh, I pursued him, and it's not like I just might be shy, or I might just not know, what I want. Sometimes that happens too. Like, say she finds him attractive, like should she not say nothing to him because he's supposed to come to her?
Right.
Like, how do we gauge that? Like, there's nothing wrong with her approaching him like, oh, he looks like my type. Let me, shoot my shot at him. Let me see, if it might land. He might not even be looking for a relationship. He might not be looking for a friend. He might not be looking for anything. Like Chad was saying, he might just be in his purpose. So he might be just on his grind. And then maybe, like love hit him out the blue.
It's like, I ain't gonna lie to you ladies, whoever listening to this, that we going into an age where like that might be normal for you to do because everything is like super offensive or like guys is getting kid, how they handle women, it's like men might be scared to approach and like going forward in time.
Right,
What I mean? That's what I'm really trying to speak to. Is like a man might be more calculating in his head, like, man, should I, is it consensual? Like,
Is it consensual?
Is she receptive of my, of my interests?
Right.
And it might be a lot more going through his head. You might be able to expedite that a little bit. Like, no, like I see you too, you cute. You know what I mean? You might be able to help smooth that over. That might be normal. That might be normal now versus like we grew up in an era where like we went to the galleries and to the malls and try to bag everything and walk in. Like, like we may not even be in a time like that now. We might have to be like,
and it wasn't even like, and that's the whole thing of this concept. Like, it's just like, men pursue women and all that. Like, what you got to understand, like, as a youth, like, we was doing that for sport.
yeah,
Like, that just was, you used to get numbers for sport. Like, when you get with your homies and it's like, yo, we gonna go to the gallery and try to bag something. It's like we doing it for sport. Like, like, he's gonna try to bag you, and then once you walk off 5 minutes later, he gonna try to bag something else. Like, that's not even like a good gauge of like, oh, boy was really on me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's really like, just like, oh, we just doing it for sport. That's really a thing. Like, that really be happening. So if it's like I said, like, you might not be looking for no woman at the time. You might, like I said, you might just be locked into what you're doing. So like he might not shoot a shot at you, not because he don't find you attractive, not even because he don't want you, but because he locked into what he doing.
Right.
So when you come over here and you shoot your shot at him, it's like, oh, all right, that's cool. And then like we kind of just, really hit it off for real.
They're not gonna put themselves like all people don't have the confidence to put themselves out there like that.
Man, listen. Yeah, it's just, because it's like that goes back to that thing with, with the Simone Biles thing with her husband. Like, it was like she went at him. Like, that's her whole thing. Like, oh, like, he wasn't on her like that. She was on him. She went at him. He was
capping.
Like,
he
it was.
Know who she was.
He might not have, bro.
He's a clown, bro.
Dang, he a clown?
It's clownish.
It's crazy.
Bro, I think I know we do a podcast, and I hate to just make it. It's a way you gotta conduct yourself up here. It's a lot of responsibility in what you say up here. I just think it's whack.
What if that's his truth though? What if he didn't know who she was?
All right.
I'm asking you.
Don't repeat that shit again.
He can't say that?
Nah.
Dang, that's crazy.
Nah. I just don't.
I actually thought it was swag. I actually would have preferred somebody to not know me if I was famous.
Nah. I think it's cap, and I think it's a lot of like. It's embarrassing, low key.
How?
How not?
Explain.
Like, don't do it's if that was a private conversation while you was getting your hair cut, that would be cool. Right? Like if I was cutting your hair and you just like, man, I didn't even know who Shorty was.
Listen, but why
are we doing that on the internet? It's something.
Listen. If I'm looking from the flip side, because you like one side, if I don't know who she is, I'm really just attracted to her. I really just like her. I don't like her because she a famous Olympian. Because some people gonna like her because she a famous Olympian. Some people gonna like LeBron because he played basketball, because he all world, not because like, yo, I'm really attracted to him and I think he's cute. You know, like it's like, oh, Hove is Hove, so like chicks gonna be attracted to Hove because he Hove, not because I feel like he's attractive.
I think this all backfired from a PR standpoint. Like if you was trying to highlight the point that you wasn't interested in her because she has money and stuff like that, you blew that to me in the public eye.
How?
Because see how much backlash he got for the joint?
I mean, he caught the backlash, yeah. But, he really caught the backlash because Ryan asked him do you feel like men are the catch? And he said, I feel like men are always the catch. That's what he caught the backlash for. You could literally not know who somebody is, bro. Like, you don't know every...
You think he there for the bag or no?
No, I think he like her.
All right.
You don't think he like her?
I don't know. After that, I don't know.
That's crazy. I'm trying to figure out how you landed on that conclusion from the interview.
No, I was just saying, like, first of all, I just thought he conducted himself kind of like crazy, low key, But what if that's just like his confidence or like his real?
I want you to tell me what he said wrong.
I don't even know if he said anything.
So that's what you saying. He conducted himself crazy. So I need you to tell me.
Like I would prefer him not to had been so honest or something on that platform. I would have preferred that.
You would have preferred him to cap.
I would prefer him just to humbly bow out, bro. Not when your lady is who she is. You know what I mean?
I don't think he demeaned her.
All right. Thanks, Dre.
Because I want you to tell me where he's.
Listen, y'all be walking that line, bro. He probably got punched on when he got home.
You ain't get punched on him, bro. She's standing with him because y'all trying to tear down happy black couples. I ain't letting y'all do that.
You with all this? Listen, I'm not with all this oversharing. You know what I mean,
bro? I'm with living in your truth, bro. If that was his truth and she was good, like she was sitting there when he said it, so she would have punched on him immediately. She was sitting there.
All right.
Like it was not like he said. It's not like he said it behind her back and then they put out some clip. Like she was there, present in the present. You think that he would speak out of turn while she's sitting there? You think that she going for that?
You don't think he was like spicing it a little bit? You told me the other day you thought Cat Williams was spicing his joint. So like,
because it's facts that some of that was spiced.
All right. So you don't think any part of this was a little spicy for no reason?
I don't think he was getting spicy. By him saying like I didn't know who she was when I met her. Like I don't think it was spicy.
Wasn't they on a dating app that was for celebrities to date celebrities?
I thought it was on a regular dating app.
Like, what are we even talking about? Like, come on.
I thought it was on a regular dating app. They got celebrity dating apps. And even if she a celebrity, what if I don't know? What he said? He said when we went out to go on a date and everybody was like on her, that's when it hit him like, oh, she really like this. Like, she really that. Like, that's a bad thing, bro?
No, it's all good.
Nah, because you ain't explaining it. It's cool, bro. We just gonna move on, man.
Yeah, please move on. Well, so much has happened over this break. Like, I don't even know if we're gonna be able to get to every single thing.
Yeah,
but it's been so many like things I wanted to come in here and discuss.
Yeah, I want to play this Bryant clip though before we get into the next. Well, before we talk about it, so I do want to play it.
All right, that's a bit.
But you could take up the empty space.
Since I met y'all, it probably been like 6 years. Just say, break generational curses. Quit yelling at your kids before they go to bed and expect them to sleep well. Quit yelling at your kids in the morning right after they wake up before school and expect them to have a good day. You set the tone for your children. You set the tone for your voice. They will always remember in their heads. You become their inner voice. Don't be their inner critic. Speak life, speak love, speak bravery, kindness and hope. Speak wisdom and truth. Most of all, listen to your children. I never had none of that. I give that to mine. And that's my number one priority. Because I follow that, that's how I break it. And, so when I do it, I live it. I live it.
React, bro. No, it's interesting. I've been thinking about what I wanted to say about this. Well, I appreciate him sharing that, from as a father, and I had a dad that I felt like spoke life into me and gave me inspirations and was for the most part, perfect and positive. I always feel like this is where I come up short because these are the things that I come up short in because, like, when my kids be doing little shit, I be getting on their ass and I be like, I've been wondering if I like ruining their damn days and like I be wondering like,
Like I said, like I done yelled at him in the morning and then send him
Yeah,
to
like
school and be like, "Well, have a good day."
I'm just being transparent. So like, if there is nothing like overly like I don't do anything to the 10th power that one would probably see as like abusive or anything. But say for example, Manny's home and I'm working on a computer and Manny want to be jumping around doing cartwheels. He knocks something over, he break it, and I like yell at him to like clean it up.
Right.
You know, in that moment, that is not speaking life. and probably in a little bit of it, he probably scared. Like, damn, I broke daddy. I broke daddy glass or something.
Right.
And I be wondering like how would other parents handle that, and then overall, did I accomplish that goal daily of I spoke life into him today. I can't yell at him and then think he's gonna have a good day, or yell at him and think he's gonna have a good night of sleep. Like I wonder if like how much because he's getting older and I know he remembers
Right.
stuff. So I be trying, but once again, I think I got a terrible two, and I got a kid in kindergarten about to go to first grade, and they both are trying in
Right.
different ways. So a lot of times I feel like I come in a little too hot daily, just because like I got my 2-year-old telling her mom no and what she ain't gonna be doing, and I just hate hearing it. Like you got the Mark work there disciplinary in school for 5 years.
Right.
Like it's hard for me to hear like what your mom told you to do something, you just ignoring your mom.
Yeah, but I think what I took from what he was saying is like not that you can't like yell at your kids. It's just the time and place and the
Right.
manner, because it's like if they not listening to their mom, then like yeah, you gonna yell at them, like yo, you gonna reinforce what she's saying. But it's like how you say like yo, we shouldn't go to bed mad. Like you said that in a relationship, like we shouldn't go to sleep mad. It's like I shouldn't. The last thing my kids should feel before he go to sleep or she go to sleep is like we was yelling at her. Now I got to sleep on it all night.
Right.
Or like we get up in the morning and now I done yelled at you all morning, then I tried to send you to school or out to go have a good day. And it's like, if something happened to you in the morning, like the morning is going to set the tone for your whole day. Like if you have a bad morning, you're probably going to have a bad day. Like, so it's like certain times and places where like you just got to be mindful of like what you actually putting into your kids. Like not that you should, because it would be unrealistic to be like, oh, I'm never going to yell at my kids.
Right. And one thing that I think me and my wife is trying to get better at doing is like knowing when the other parent is overstimulated.
Right.
Like for example, like we talk about it on here. I'm not the dad that you're gonna sit around and eat all the snacks, and like you ain't gonna get no snacks because I didn't give you the wrong snacks and got you yelled at by your mom. So you'll just like ask your mom for snacks.
Right.
This is now causing. She could be in here for 3 seconds. Mommy, can I get a pouch? Mommy, can I get a yogurt? Mommy, and it's like she that's her entering the house.
Right.
It's just like the kids like sleeping with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, soon daddy get home, it's like, oh, I was waiting for daddy to take a nap. Like, daddy, let's go take a nap. And it's like, dog, can I come in and take a shit?
Right.
Like, can I come take a Like, I just,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, like, can I
Wait
take
for
my
you to
jacket
get here
off?
to take a nap.
Yeah, and it's like, trying to not, because when you overstimulated, now your energy, your outburst, you off.
Right.
You're not able to handle it in a reserve parent mode. It's like
Right.
you hype up like how they are.
Right.
But yeah, that's all I got.
That's all you got on it. All right, let's get into this new segment that we've been trying to introduce. Is not fit to be a parent.
Shout out to Earn. I feel like this is inspired by Earn.
Yeah, so that's our new segment. So it was a woman. She got arrested, didn't she?
Yeah.
They arrested her, I think, for like child endangerment. She was riding around on a pedal bike with like a milk crate on the front of it, and she had like 2 month-old twins in the milk crate on the front of the bike, like E.T.
Yo, this segment about to go crazy. I feel like we might have to just put the video up of this joint.
Yeah.
Like imagine you at the gas station and you see a woman driving by on a bike and you realize it's 2 infants in a milk crate on the back of the bike. Like, meanwhile, I was over here giving parenting tips on how to install car seats, and this lady out here with 2 infants in a milk crate on a bike.
I need to know the justification for it.
Ain't gonna be no justification.
I said it might have been an emergency. She had to get him to the hospital.
She might have been high on that butter rock.
She definitely looked a little.
She might have been high on that
She
butter
definitely
rock.
looked like she messed with the nose candy.
Yeah,
But yeah, like sometimes people just be having kids, bro. Like I would never like, and I'm not even trying to like talk down on certain people's situations, but it's other ways of just like handling that. Like even if you had a bike, you could have like got a stroller and just decided to walk and push the kids in the stroller. But like riding with them in the bike, like just in a crate.
bro, their position in the crate was nuts. Cause they can't even like hold their neck.
Yeah, 2 months in a crate is yeah,
The crate ain't even soft. Like you got your,
yeah. Cause
imagine slamming on your brake in the crate. Yo, chill, bro.
chill, bro. You drawing like now you trying to give me all this extra imagery.
It's an audio adventure, yo. You gotta,
Yo, listen,
gotta
like
narrate
having
this,
your
bro.
kids in the milk crate is like you gonna feel every bump, yo. Like ain't no good shocks on the bike, bro. Like you gonna they back there going through it, cuz yeah. Lock her up, dog. Go get her.
What else we got, bro?
Lock her up, gang. What's your new dad tip from this week, man? About the dressers.
Oh yeah, so I've been learning. We've been buying furniture for the new house, so yeah. So dressers really tip over and hurt kids now. Well, Ben did. I just wanted to reiterate for all the dads that probably like me that didn't.
Oh, their dads like you that didn't do it.
Um, didn't think of that. Like, the dressers.
Y'all had like the IKEA dressers or something?
The one dressers we got.
Y'all put them together yourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a common theme with like
Yeah.
build yourself dressers. Them Jones tip.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy? Like, this is the first. Like, I haven't never had them dressers.
Right.
Just like I'm big, bro. I break stuff, so like I try not to be there.
Yeah.
But like I guess we were trying to get stuff for their room, like assuming that it could bear their weight.
Yeah, no, it's just a simpler. Like the dressers and stuff that like when you get them from like the furniture store, they be like
Heavier.
But the ones like I've encountered that with like it don't matter where you get it. It could, like IKEA ain't cheap. Like you go IKEA anywhere, the dressers that we have to like put together ourselves, them Jones just less sturdy, bro.
Right.
Like cause I ain't gonna say like we put them together shitty, but I'm just saying like I think just the way they're designed, they just less sturdy.
Yeah.
That
So,
joint tipping has it.
Yeah, tipping has it. So the remedy for that is you have like wall.
They got the wall mounts where you could attach it to the wall.
Wall mounts. Yep. So and they super top heavy. So like if you open the top drawer and it start leaning, it come
Leaning
forward.
Tower of Pisa.
And like my son at the age where he might want to be playing Spider-Man on his dressers.
Yeah,
And then his sister might be under the dresser trying to hide from him. And now we got KIA kids.
Yeah, Ash broke the shelf in the kitchen like that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
He was trying to get to the top cabinet on the on top of the refrigerator, so he pulled out the drawer that had I guess the drawer that got the forks and the knives, and like he pulled the drawer out and used the drawer to climb up
Jesus.
on the joint. Just broke that joint. Joint was just Laney Siegel.
You know how you were saying a couple episodes ago about like kids are turning into survival mode? So going back to the thing where like I might be watching the kids for like 3 hours, so they might have ate at the top of the 3 hours, but like towards the end of the 3 hours when their mom about to get home, they probably been hungry. So I might be down here like
playing Call of Duty,
playing a game or something, or just relaxing, watching BMF or
yeah,
one of the Powers books or whatever. And Manny be upstairs and he be in the pantry, and we found out that like he be eating all the snacks. He be making peanut butter and jellies, and then when you come upstairs, he be like hiding and trying to finish a sandwich. So like he be taking his hunger into his own hands.
Yeah, kids gonna do that because they gonna get real self-sufficient with the hunger.
Bro, I just think it's the wildest thing. Like his mom was like, "You left the milk out. That's how I know you had cereal." You like, and then he be over here like, "Damn, I didn't put the milk back."
Now next time he gonna know.
Yeah, it's the other day he left the bread open, so that's how she knew. She like, "You left the damn bread open. It's gonna go bad."
Yeah, that's like I think that's like all, like just like you said, like survival instincts. Like they never taught it, but like all kids know to like I'm gonna go get my snacks. I'm gonna go get food. I'm gonna go like figure out how to pour juice into a cup. Like that's Ash new thing. Like he pour everything in the cups now. Like he'll spill all the juice in the refrigerator, like trying to like pour it into the cup. Now he kind of like got effective with being able to do it outside of like climbing up on and getting his own crackers. Like,
Also, Manny will open the pantry, put a chair in the pantry, and go right to the cracker and cookie shelf and go crazy.
yeah, bro. I don't even know how to even like you be smart about all of this. Like then it'd be like some basic simple stuff. It'd be like, yo, why did you do that? Like,
Like,
oh.
also point the B. She be pointing at M. Like,
Listen, let her get hungry. She gonna like, oh, it's up there. Look, see the chair. I'm gonna drag this.
she gonna engineer her own food, bro. Her own
Yeah,
satisfaction.
that's
Get
a
this hunger
fact.
off of her.
You ask the basic stuff like, well, why you didn't throw this in the trash? Like, oh,
Yo,
that ain't registered. That ain't registered.
bro. To your selective.
Your selective intelligence,
Your
cuz.
selective intelligence. It's crazy.
That's how it be, bro. Like you don't know nothing. But how you figured that out? Like, oh, you did that?
Manny, when he getting questioned on like where he messed up on or something, it's like he don't be knowing. Like it's like, and then like let him over here come to you and be trying to explain something about something. Like he be like a rocket scientist.
Yeah, facts, cuz.
I love that. Razor Ray, every time we go to get haircuts, he asking mad problems. He was like, "What's 6 plus 1?" Man, he's like, "It's 7, Mr. Ray. You know this."
It just be on him, cuz.
You know, I just think it's hilarious, yo.
No, that's a fact, man. We're gonna get into the Dare Lou and Dre.
What's that?
I don't know where you got this from, bro, but
That's
the at name?
Yeah, it was a joke that somebody had sent me. So the wife and husband are together, and it was this video of, I guess I don't want to say they got open relationship or like she be cheating, but the husband getting cheated on had a lot of humor about it, and he was like, yo, this the most thoughtful, disrespectful guy I ever known in my life. He mowed the lawn, but he mowed the lawn wearing my new J's. It is like, yo,
Hold on, what?
he the most thoughtful, disrespectful, mischievous dude I ever know. Like he mowed the lawn, but he wearing my new 12s. And I was just like, yo, this is crazy, bro.
Nah, yo, nah. So they was in like I guess they was in an open situation.
Like I open, yeah.
Why boy put on his sneaks to go cut the grass?
I don't know, but I like that she was putting his ass to work. He ain't getting the buns for free.
Nah, cuz. Negative. Nah. Listen, man, you can't hit my wife and wear my Jordans. Like, we gotta draw the line somewhere. Like, if we gonna be cool with, like, you messing with my wife, like, you can't wear my sneaks, too.
Listen, bro, like I
The
said,
line gets drawn at putting on my sneaks, cuz.
he can shower in your place after he done.
No.
He can.
He can't even hit at my crib. Why is he at their crib, bro? In his Jordans.
Like you said, he had a lot of humor. I'd rather him laugh at them to, like kill him or something,
Nah, gang. What made you like? So what did he wear? His fresh sneaks over here and say, "Yo, I'm gonna go put on his J's and cut the grass."
I think he was trying.
Nah, that's a shot. Like now you trying to like do something to me. That was vindictive.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, nah, negative.
Listen, most thoughtful, disrespectful,
Nah, you just do the plumbing, bro. That's it. I'm gonna put my sneaks on.
Just do the plumbing. Ew.
But listen, if that's what they got going on over there in their situation. That's what floats their boats.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I wasn't more detailed. I'm not into that type of stuff. What's mine is mine.
Not into the poly situation.
Listen, I'm old school territorial.
You wouldn't do the poly thing.
Listen, I declared war quick.
What if it was like another girl though? See, now we about to get real sexist.
I declare war quick. I'm gonna just keep it with that.
You just gonna leave it like
Yeah.
you ain't gonna fall for it.
Nah,
Listen, man, poly is the wave right now, man. They saying it's
bro,
easier
get us
to
out of
maintain
here.
situations.
Until next time.
What you mean, cuz? No polys? All right, y'all. Until next time, man. It's been real.
No, we're happy to be back. Happy 2024.
Nah, boy, kick me out.
No, he wanted me here and talk about these relationships. These
Grand opening, grand closing. Listen, man, poly, you got 3 incomes in your house. You know how hard it is right now, bro?
might have to reduce my selfishness to get these bills paid.
Yeah. You can't invite another guy, though.
Right.
All right. Until next time, y'all.
But yeah, make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all sharing the pod. We got a lot of things we trying to do. These we actually had an end of the year goal meeting. Look at us trying to be organized and bring y'all better content and like
Absolutely.
expand the More Than a Dad brand. You know, so we got some things coming. Dre promised to be more committed this year. I'm excited about what the hell that look like.
We'll see.
Shout out Ern and Damir as well.
That's a fact. We appreciate y'all.
Subscribe, comment, share.
Like. I'm retired, Kelsey.
We need you.
Yeah, bad.
Until next time.
We out, y'all.
Join the More Than a Dad family by following us on Instagram, subscribing to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to join our Facebook group for daily questions, motivation, dad jokes, and new dad tips. If you enjoy our podcast, please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Be sure to like, comment, and share our content with other parents. Last but not least, make sure you check out our new merch. The link is in the bio of our Instagram as well as the description of this YouTube video. We are truly grateful and thanks for supporting More Than a Dad.
More than a dad. More than a dad.